No.
The 6th of November, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Fine. Okay. Thank you, Lou. As we mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo First here. You can see what some of the doing Shlomo. Resume my second shir this morning, Mr. Berura. We're learning in Siman Kuf Samech Beis and those laws relevant to Netilas Yadayim. Okay. Okay, so let's review. We'll review. I'll tell you what. We'll start from the Mechaber. We'll review the Mechaber, and then we'll go in back to the back to the. Go back to the Mishnah Berurah. Yeah. I guess, Lou, if you'd like to read, I guess we missed you this morning. Today you had the bris. Is that the point? I think somebody said about a bris today.
Yeah, I went to a bris.
Okay, very nice.
Neighbor.
Okay, very good. Mazel tov. Yeah. So let's start again. We'll look at the Mechaber and the Ramah here, and then I'll tell you to focus on the Mishnah Berurah. Begin again if you like.
At Aleph.
Yes.
Okay, Hanotel Tarich lehagbia yadav. When he washes, he's required to raise his hands lamala, up, shelo yetsu miyad chutz the perik v'yach zeru, that it should not go out. The water should not flow beyond the wrist and return. Vitamu and make his hand tameh es hayadim. Ramah?
Yeah.
V'hu hadin im mashpilan mitachilas hanetila ad sofa de shapir dame. And it is the law.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let me see that. That's living.
What?
Harris officially conceded.
Harris conceded? Okay, President Trump. Trump is the president.
Yay.
Right. Harris just conceded, my wife tells me. Okay.
Okay. All right, let's get back to work.
Okay, so it is a law with what's mashpilan?
Mashpilan is that they should be lowered.
I'm sorry?
That they keep them lowered.
Lowered.
Mashpilan, matilas, right? You keep the hands lowered at the beginning, at the first time of the washing. You keep them lowered.
If you keep them lowered from the beginning of the washing until the end, the shapir dami, that it's okay.
It's better to do that. It's better to keep the hands lowered. We'll see what that means. Then rather keep them, if you keep them lowered from the beginning to the end of the washing, then it's better to do it that way.
Oh, really? Huh. Uh, let's see. Rock sheyizaher shelo yagbia techila rashe etz bosav ve'achar yashpilem. Only if he's fast, that he should not. What's yagbia?
Well, she is lizar here is to be careful. Rak lizar, rak be careful.
Careful.
Don't pick the fingers up at the beginning.
Do not lift up at the beginning the ends of the fingers, and afterwards lower them. Da'az yetzu hamayim chutz da'az zeru.
That's the perik. It'll go beyond the wrist. That's the case. You'll have the waters go beyond the wrist.
Right. And afterwards he lowers them, and then the waters go out beyond the wrist, and return and make the hands tameh.
Right.
V'hainu tishe'eno notel kol hayad ad mekom chibur hayad im hazroa. And it is that he does not wash all of the hand until the place. What's chibur?
That's the place of the connection. He was the connection.
Of the connection to the hand with the arm.
Right.
Aval im notel ad sham, but if he washes until there, ein tzarich lahagbia. He's not obligated to raise yadav, his hands.
Right.
V'chein im shfach al shtei yadav revi'is b'fa'am achas. And so if he washes both hands with a revi'is, at one time, Kevon de'ein sham mayim temeim klal ein tzarich lahagbia yadav. Since that there is not there water that's tameh at all, it's not required that he raise up his hands.
Right, because by using the advantage of using a revis and washing them together with that revis is that since that revis has a halakhic status of being like a mikvah, so the waters remain essentially tohor. and they cannot become tame.
Even if they wash back over the wrist?
Right.
Huh. V'chein ha-matbil yadav ein tzarich lahagbia yadav. And so, what's hamatbil?
He's going to toivel his hands, meaning this is natilas, right? There's the washing of the hands, but if he's going to immerse his hands in a mikveh, put them into a ritual pool, right? Hamat bil yadav, ain't sort to be. You don't have to you don't have to lift up your hands.
Right. Not in that case, he's actually dipping them down into the water.
Right. So it's almost physically impossible to have the hands raised if you're dipping them down. Right. So, but even if it would be possible, but you don't have to do it because you're putting your hands into a pure body of water. Mikvah.
Right. So the Ramah says, Yesh omrim de'im shofech al yadav gimel pa'amim ein tarich lezaher v'chol zeh v'chein nehegu lahakel. There are those who say that if he washes his hands 3 times, he's not required to be careful with all this.
Right. Here's another case where you don't have to be careful. If you're going to wash your hands 3 times on each hand, right? 3 times on each hand, you don't have to be careful about this either.
And thus it is the custom. What's the hakel?
To be lenient.
To be lenient. Agor b'shem or zerua lahagahur ashri perech kol habasar. Oh, this is a reference?
Yeah, those are references, right? That's right. Those are references. Okay, very good, very good. Let's see. Gonna pick up in the middle here in the Mishnah Berurah. Let me tell you where we'll pick up. Okay, so we were taught we're going to start with sif cut and hay, right? You have to be careful. That was explained to us. You have to be careful that the water doesn't go out of the area of your beyond the hand and onto the wrist. You want to be careful it doesn't go that way. Sif cut and hay in the Mishnah Berurah.
Shelo yetze v'kulei?
Yes.
Okay, that it doesn't go to flow out. Rotze lomar, that is to say, dishema yetzu hamayim harishonim hatmeim chutz leperek. Let's see, where does it start? That perhaps the water, the initial water, which is tamei, will flow outside the wrist. Ucheshelo yagbihem yachzeru mayim. Let's see. Let's see. What is uchashel? And that it's not yagbihim yachzeru mayim. What's yagbihim?
Because when you're going to lift up the hands, you want to lift up the hands in order that the waters do not return.
Right, the water will not return. Let's see, next page. Mishna Berura. Lamata should not return down below. Tamu hayadim, and make the hands tameh. Vahu hadin im mashpilan kule. Im mashpilan kule. It is the law that if I forgot mashpilan.
That you keep them lowered, you lower them.
Lower. It's the law that if he lowers them, the kevan dehish pilan mitchilas hanatila shel mayim shel miyad mayim rishonim. That since that he lowered initially and he washed with the water, with the beginning water, halo me ikara lo yatsu hamayim klal chutz leperek. Is it not that from the beginning he wasn't required? No, it didn't flow out. The water didn't flow out at all beyond the wrist. Ad sofa until the end. Hayinu ad achar netilas mayim shenayim. It is until another washing with water the second time. Aval achar kach shapir dami. But afterwards, after the fact, it's appropriate.
After the second time, it's okay. There's no problem if you wash the second time.
Aflahadbia kodem hanaguv. Even if he raises up before, what's hanaguv?
Before you do the drying.
Rak she yizaher kule. Only he should be careful, etc. Rotzelamar, that is to say, dema deitza b'gemara de tzarich lehagbia yadav. And what the Gemara requires the raising of the hands. Hayinu im haya machazikam behagbia be'es netilas mayim harishonim behu kadin im haya machazikam b'shaveh. And it is if it was initially with raising at the time of the washing of the water, the first water, and it is the law with if it was machazikam. What's machazikam?
That if it's going to be that it holds, meaning you're able to have much, it holds that much water in the water that you're washing, it holds that amount of water.
Okay. So if it holds that the appropriate amount of water, then it's okay if he raises them.
Right, correct.
The Chai Yeshivan Sheyetz U Chutz Leperek. What is Chai Yeshiva Nan?
It's considered.
It's considered that he fulfilled. Sorry, it's considered that it flowed outside of the wrist.
Right.
So then it's not okay.
Yeah, that's what we have to understand why that is. Because I think even in the case where it would, since they have that amount of water, it's still going to be okay.
Right. Ba'al kirchacha karchacha muchrach ha lehachazikam dafka begova ad sha'at haniguv kedei shalo yachzeru v'yerdu al be'etz ba'os. Okay, that's a long sentence. Let's see. And concerning what is karchacha?
I'll call you. It's for force and by necessity.
Al karchacha. By necessity. What's muchras? Muchrach?
It's evident.
It's evident. What's lahachazikam?
That it must have that amount of it must hold that amount.
Specifically, and higher until sha'at haniguv. I don't know. This is a hard sentence.
Until shasniga, until the time of drying.
The time of drying, in order that he should not return.
The water should not return.
Water should not return. V'yerdu. I don't know what's v'yerdu.
And the flow downward.
And flow down until the fingers. Aval im haya machazikim mitechila v'hashpala, but if it is What's machazikam?
If it's going to be that they do in fact hold that amount of water,
Initially, bahashpila, that it will influence it.
if it's going to be that they hold that amount of water at the beginning, then Bashpila in the lowering of their hands, Hari lo yotzi kalahuts. It's not going to go out of the proper area.
Ah,
All right. Okay, we're in the middle here. Maybe it's worth. I think we have to go over this again tomorrow. It's a little bit complicated.
yeah.
So yeah, so I'd like to go over. We'll start again with Ches tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you, Rabbi.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Lou. Very good thank you for the reading. And Mayor, have a good day, and we have a good day as well. Mitzvah Shem, hope to see you both tomorrow.
Amen.
Shalom, bye.